Today I'm going to go ahead and record my speech for my demonstration speech with my audience as my mom, Taza, and Janisha. Janisha is going to be recording my speech today. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to feed a snake. His name is Winston. You can actually feed a snake either frozen or live food. Frozen food, you're going to have to dip it in pretty hot water just to kind of get the livelihood back into it. But Winston's favorite is actually live food because he likes to be able to catch it. He's not one of those lazy bums that just likes to have his food handed to him. He likes to chase it around a little bit, mostly because he's fat and sassy. Now, when picking out your snake food, it's either going to be a mouse or a rat. You actually base it on the size of your snake. On the width of the snake, you go from the neck to the tail. Based on his width, he's about 3 inches in width. And based on that, he's going to eat a medium rat. Now, Winston's only 3.5 feet in length. Therefore, it takes about 1 medium rat per week just to get him full. Now, after a snake has eaten, one way to know if he's full or not is he'll yawn. And if he's not full, obviously you're going to get bit trying to take him out of his feeding tank into his home. Now, I've actually had Winston 1.5 years and recently gave him to my friend Janisha, which is why I'm doing this demonstration speech for you today, because this is the first time he's getting fed in her home. So, when you actually feed a snake, you need to take him from his home habitat to a separate tank, because if you feed him in his home tank, he's obviously going to think every time you stick your hand in the tank that you're feeding him. So you don't want to get your heat signal mixed up with the rat's heat signal, or he's going to think you're lunch instead. So when he gets big, he's going to end up sizing you up to swallow you. So you can see Winston here now. He's actually searching for food. He's actually sensing my hand. Now, when I moved him over, you actually stick 2 fingers on his lower body to let him know that, hey, this is my heat sense, not the rat's. Once he's used to your heat signal, you slowly pick him up by his mid-body and slowly place him into his feeding tank. So today, we actually have a medium, or kind of smallish medium, white rat to feed him. So I'm going to place this white rat and you guys get to see Winston actually feed today. If he'll cooperate with us. Now, when feeding a live rat to a snake, it takes them a minute to kind of adjust. Where he's in a new environment, it may be an on and off thing whether he'll actually eat or not. Once they're actually starting to eat, he grabs them by their head, constricts around their body, and squeezes until their last breath. He'll swallow it whole, head first, tail last. Now when he's finished eating, he'll actually yawn to let me know that he's full, and all I have to do is stroke his body a couple times and go to pick him up and put him in his home tank. But a fun fact for you, rats actually only come in blackish brown or white. Depending on the colored rat that you feed him, that's the color his feces will be. So unfortunately, since we have a white rat today, here in about a week or so, he's going to have some white little buddies in his home tank. So let's give Winston a few minutes here to adjust and see if he'll snap this rat up for us. At least give Mommy the opportunity to actually have a demonstration in her demonstration speech. The way that he's curling his head back into kind of a bow shape, that's letting us know that he is sensing that rat. And there he goes. And there's our demonstration, guys. Now, what he's doing is he's curling around this rat's head, and you'll actually be able to see him kick here in a minute whenever he's squeezing the last breath out of this rat. Or he may actually already be dead, given that he is not kicking right now. So here in a couple minutes, he's actually going to start swallowing this rat whole. I apologize if this is graphic for anybody. There is no blood involved. It might just seem a little scary given that if you don't have a reptile, you're not used to this kind of thing. But there will not be any blood involved. This is actually the cleanest type of animal that you can feed. He swallows his prey whole. There's really no liquids involved or anything. So a ball python's pretty much the tamest snake that you can own and the easiest to feed. And the cheapest, because only one medium rat is only $8 a week. So probably the cheapest animal I've ever owned in my life. But we'll give him some privacy, and that's actually how you feed a snake, guys. Thank you for watching.